Okay, dead on 6 o'clock. I think I'm there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hmm. Wait until 5 past, see if people join. You need help to get the pork out of the top. Frosh. Are you sure? No, I seriously can't help. Ah,
Some water coming up.
water? Coming out of what? It's probably because it was late last night and I had to put it in when it was still warm. Oh, it says there's 2 viewers, so that means someone's joined. Okay, great. In which case, hang on a minute. Because you're cooking, it's going to be hard for me to not get you in it.
What?
It's hard for me to not get you in it, actually, because you're cooking. I'm just looking at it. I mean, you do appear quite small on the screen. That's one thing. But if
Not a pin.
well, I can get you out of it this way if I tuck into the corner, which is not the best way to learn. Hang on a minute.
I'll just do it and push it.
Do what?
After the pizza.
Yeah, but like I still don't want you to get in if you don't want to be in the shot while you're cooking. I can start it off like this. Okay, cool. So we have two viewers and then one left. So we're talking to each other. Right, it's fine. We're waiting until 5 past until people join. So, yes, so we'll wait for more people to join till 5 past. In the meantime, time ready. Gonna go with a 45 minutes timer today because we've got something different planned at the end. Start that now. Normally do an hour's timer. If there's someone here. Tell us one fun fact about yourselves. That's how I always like to start. Fun fact is a fact that wouldn't be immediately obvious when you normally introduce yourself to somebody. Not hi, how are you, where do you live, what's your job, all that kind of stuff. It's something different. For me, it's that I write with my left hand, but I do all my sports with my right hand or right side. Not a fun fact. It's not particularly fun, but it's different. It's not the usual thing you say on the first date or like. little icebreaker. Most people resort to alcohol, of course, but you know, there are icebreakers. Okay, it's 5 minutes past, so I'm going to start my stream. Kettle's on because we've got cooking happening, which is wonderful. Wonderful. What's this? Intentional. Oh, it's different property. Right, so the first thing we do is recap of the week, and I'm going to do that by. Yeah, I can start with this one. So this one we found last week, and I've got a virtual viewing on it on Monday. Have I even? Yeah, view call Monday. I suppose I can label it as viewing booked as well. Very good, very exciting. So it's looking good. Obviously, who knows what's behind the walls, right? We think it's a good deal on paper, but we actually can't see behind the walls right now. So who knows? It does look like a very posh part of London up here, doesn't it? So yeah, it could be a good one. Right, then we had, yeah, so that was, that's, what's it, W12, yeah, NW8, so we had this one, I can see it here in fact, this one, like, I called them up, to be honest, I didn't get round to calling this particular one until Saturday, until yesterday, so, of course, went through to someone in the admin team. We're going to touch base again on Monday, Tuesday, again, a similar thing, we just, need internal photos. Who knows? It probably won't work at that price, but let's see. All right, it's probate, so you know, with data, usual kind of thing. I'm sure it'll have some sort of potential, but it's above that sort of ideal level for an investment. Is definitely into the higher end, probably a bit too high. Yeah, investing in sort of buy to let, you want middle low kind of housing. In a flip, middle high, but this is a bit high. 3.25 million, Christ. Anyway, what's the next one? That's HA. Just recapping all these ones. Yeah, this one. Yeah, got an email through to the agent finally. Just and then phoned him a lot since and heard nothing since. Very unresponsive agent, Yopa. I'm afraid. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Anyway, what other ones we've done this week? So what's this? Only 3. What's this one? Oh yeah, this frigate this made last live stream. This absolutely made it. This was so cool. This massive. It was reduced another 200 grand, which is pennies, you know, to this kind of value of property. It was reduced another 200 grand today. Not today. Sorry, 6th of March. I'm gonna say. I want to say 6th of March. Yeah, 6th of March on Friday. Yeah. So since our last live stream, it's reduced again. So, yeah, I believe I rang. They didn't pick up, and I left a voicemail about that. Obviously struggling to sell for the price that they wanted to after renovation. So, would you guys be open to create a solution? It's interesting. I said it was a bit sparse last week, and I said we just need Saturday kitchen vibes. But I think I found that there's another listing with Aston Chase over here, and they've staged it. But again, it's still not fetching the right price. So it's. I think it's just, you know, the property value more than anything, rather than sort of staging and how it's presented. But unbelievable, same property, and the one with Aston Chase looks so different. But hey, I always like dual agencies. You've got kind of 2 bites at the cherry. Okay, then it was just one more. We have actually no, I won't show that one because we might actually have an investor for us. A bit confidential, right? Which is good, positive thing. If we've got an investor for it that we don't want to show. All right. Was that 4 or 5 deals to be getting on with next week, or so we had update and progress on this week, and we'll keep going with next week. There's definitely one I forgot. There's a big one. This one. I think we found it last week. Yeah, I haven't got a virtual viewing on it. But I've got a builder who might be happy to view in person. And yeah, numbers are looking okay. And we just need we need vendors approval, really. they will take 700, but it's whether they'll take 700 as an assist sale or just delay completion, waiting. Realistically, now it's March, so we're saying we'll complete by Christmas. Find a buyer in sort of August, September, October, complete Christmas is what we're really saying to them. Or maybe even we might find a buyer sooner. Because no, this actually better than what we thought last week. This had comps. Which I don't even know if this was one last week. Don't even know if I found this in last week's live stream or if I found it since. So it's good to update you guys on the week I've had. But basically, I found comparables for this one. There were like 800 or whatever. And then actually it turns out if I just clicked onto 2 years on my time frame of comparables, I would have found January 2025, which I think is still acceptable, to be fair. January 2025, a property sold for 900k, 2 doors down. So that, and it hasn't had any sort of craziness like loft extension or rear extension. So that makes it viable, really. The fact that we can get 900k out of this one is really, really good. So it's literally not this property, but the next one here. That's worth 900k. You can see no major extra structural. Well, you can't see. I'm talking about this as a hedge in the way, but there aren't any major structural alterations that have added the value there. It's just an internal refurb, which is perfect. This one's also looking cool in terms of it's just sort of ready to go for something. And we need to get somebody out of negative equity. I'm honestly reaching out, guys. I'm not worried about people stealing my deals. I believe in humanity. This could be a really good one, but if you know anything about rescuing people from negative equity, please do reach out. I think it's some sort of lease option or bespoke contract, because they bought the property at 1.110. Just a couple of years ago, and now they're trying to sell it for 950. Guys, it's not a good situation for these people to be in. It's a real shame. So we need to help them. Yeah, also make money. What else? This one. Yeah, I want to ring up the agent on this one. This one looks cool. Guide price at 400k, and I think comparable between 600 and 650. Now it's an auction and it's a bit of a mess, of course. But still want to kind of. Actually, not even bring up. I just need. I do need like a rough estimate of it. Yeah, I need a rough estimate of it. Let's. Video tour as well by the agent would be amazing. Just get the key bits and bobs in there, and it's a mess, but it's not a bad sized property. 97 square meters, not bad sized property. Hyped up, so including an outbuilding. No, it wasn't. So yeah, it's a decent sized property. Right, okay. And tell you what, I haven't looked at next up, but that looks quite a modern one over there. I found the comparables at 600, but I do remember being a little bit uncertain. So I want to see. Right, so literally that one with the dormers and everything, 545 in 2014. So yeah, every reason suggests that would be 600 now. And then on the other side, no recent sale. You see it's modernised, but they just kept living there. 590k in 2021. What was the condition? I've got no idea, but I assume it was a bit better. So yeah, I do think there's a margin of around 200k here, and if we could secure it pre-auction at, I don't know, 410, 420, I assume the numbers still work. So yeah, I think it's potentially a good one. Hang on a minute. Right, one more minute. Recapping last week, and then let's look at some new properties. Can we just have some recently sold data like on the same road? Can we please? We had 2021, didn't we? It's alright, I guess. Oh, wow, 835k in 2025. How on earth? 6 bedroom, 6 bathroom. Is it a bunch of flats? The pictures are odd. Oh gosh. What's going on here? That's a confusing one. Doesn't really help our cause. I imagine that's some sort of weird one, but I'm gonna guess it's some sort of flats under one title. There's a bit of a split title really. 550 in 2019. Look at the condition. Oh shoot, up onto Google Maps. Right, that's not what we wanted. Hello, catch up with me. Apologies, my laptop's being a bit slow. Lenovo, the slow coach. Okay, can't find anything directly yet, but the comparables in like other streets and stuff. No way, that's Elliot Road. What? Elliot Road. This is quite close to where I live. This is in West Hendon. Fairly close. This is Elliot Road. I could go there. I could literally go there tomorrow. Maybe I should live on Elliot Road instead of. I said I'm fairly close to it. I won't reveal exactly where, but maybe we should live on Elliot Road.
How's the house there?
Oh, I think they're middling average. Oh wait, no. Hang on. The houses are 852k in 2024. That's quite a lot. They're probably middling average, maybe above. 848k in 2018. No, I think they're quite nice. Big semis. And then on the adjacent road, I've just seen 1.2 million. Although they're struggling to achieve that price. Yeah, Elliot Road's not bad, is it? Right, okay. Let me stop getting distracted. So, let's look for new properties. So how I do it is I've got property engine alerts automatically popping along, and we're a little bit delayed in this. We're doing well. Like a couple of weeks ago or last week, we were like a month behind. I think we were like a month behind in our searches. And now we're on 16th of February, so we're sort of 3 weeks behind. So we're getting better. So yeah. Oh no, don't do that. Alright. Single just one property. Reduced recently listed, so it goes into this search. Let's see if it's a quality lead. Smells nice. The potatoes in it.
No, just a thought.
Oh, potatoes are not crispy. So
I know.
yeah, so they need to go in as well. I don't know why. The ones we ate yesterday were cooked, and these ones are just not really. They're not really cooked. I don't know why. I said sort of getting distracted. I like cooking. What even is that? Strange. Okay. Right. So yeah, look at the condition. Bit of a quirky one. There's windows. They suggest there's just some sort of conservation area, which would be a bit unusual. Oh, yeah, great. Thank you. The light of the Lord. So, let's look at the comparable properties. It's on with one other agent. Where's it gone in terms of its price? It's gone from 610 to... Oh no, that was in 2017. It's gone from 679 to... Oh, right. So this agent was going a little bit punchy, and now it's matched the other one at 679. One sold comparable. That's not too promising. What are we looking at? We're looking at 76. Yeah, see, that is, I said it was quirky. 4 bed, 76 square meters. That's very, very small for a 4 bed. So I'm going to immediately open it up to the 3 bed options. Look, at the end of the day, if the house is a similar size, that's more important for me in terms of comparables than if it's, you know, exactly how the bedroom, the rooms are used, if you divide it into a box room, that sort of thing. So this one is 100k. Is it modern? I was hoping not, but it looks like it is. That is modern. That's a modern comparable that's sold for like 20 grand more than our quirky old one, so that's not the best start. This is an older one, and it's sold for 600. We are at bigger property. Okay, older, right, older. Okay, few. We're looking for around 80, 70, 80 square meters. Yeah, no, there's nothing. All right, this one I'm gonna leave the. I think it's overpriced. Might be again because it's some sort of conservation area. I don't know though because you've got those style windows there, but oh no, you do have them there. Yeah, it's probably one of them. But look at that. I mean, it looks like it needs a new roof as well, potentially. That's a little bit gonky. So yeah, no, they need to reduce the price. Probably think, oh yeah, but we got a new door and we got a ring doorbell, and it doesn't matter. The rest of it's a bit weird. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, don't miss this detail. So there's planning permission, and they've popped it on the last. Right. Right. I wish I understood planning drawings. I need to show this to Wojtek. Got an architect neighbour. I wish I understood. I can't read them. Hang on a minute. It probably summarises it in the description. Right, that's an interesting one. Let's see. Unique shameful opportunity to acquire a spacious 3-double bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1930s. Oh, so it is a 3-bed. It's currently finished. Project. An exciting opportunity exists with a large rear ground floor extension that is 80% complete. Is it? Okay, now this is. What the hell? Sorry, what is it? Okay, 80% complete. Now I am interested actually because, you know, there's no point buying this for, like, you know, finish 20% off the project, right, for profit, unless you want to finish the project and then live in the property. It's whether we can do an assisted sale on it. So 80% complete. Thing is, the main house needs work as well, but I suppose we can ignore that. Is this the issue, that this kitchen needs to flow into the new bit? You know, I normally ask for virtual viewings, but I think this is genuinely one of them where this would need to be in person, because what the fuck is going on? Let's see what the floor plan says. I'm going for a 700, 750. Well, you've dropped that now, so you could take it off your flipping script. Okay, so living room, kitchen, extension under construction. I mean, yeah, that's huge, isn't it? So it's whether this could achieve 750 once it's done, basically, and if finishing it costs 20 grand, then that's a great little opportunity, actually. So I think, oh no, this is weird because there's that strange annex as well. Oh, and that's probably why they've called it bedroom 4. Let's stand still. Why have they marketed it as 4-bedroom? Why have you got an annex that's just a kitchen and storage? I mean, technically, when you're asleep, it's kind of like the bed is storing a human. But I don't think that was quite their intention. Why is there only 1 bathroom in the main property? No, there's not. Okay, caused obviously there, but surely that's going to change due to the. Hey, I need to try and connect with someone who understands the planning, don't I? Plan, open plan. No, I need. Okay. This project is ready for the new owner to put their final stamp on. It's designed to create a magnificent large open plan kitchen, tiny utility rooms, massive increase in the ground floor living space. Says property features 3 well proportions, double bedrooms, and family bathroom. So outside, discover a substantial sunny garden with a mixture of lawn and patio space, perfect for family life. Blah, blah, blah. Outdoor heated pool. I mean, yeah. This is quite cool in a way. It's just I don't know. Wouldn't want to buy a headache, but it's interesting. Find the best location. Like in theory, finishing this project, yeah, you probably could get 750, but there's no guarantee. It's because it's not the best location. So what's going on here? Is this the new? So is this their modern extension? They've got like a gym in it, and then through there's the old kitchen and the toilet. Is that what's? Ooh, why is it so tiny? Mate, this is so bizarre. Would need to see it in person. I'm interested. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. I'm interested. I'm going to label it as such. I'm going to say that it's quality. In terms of my whatnot. And I'm going to say that what do I need? Reach out to someone who understands my drawing. So I can't find someone that's ChatGPT. But try not to over rely on that. View it in person. But yeah, it's fine. You want to do it sometimes, and the way I source this is around close to where I live, so it's not a problem if need be. This is a weird one. What the freak is that? Yeah, I'm a bit amazing. It's so interesting what you find. So yeah, I'm gonna call that quality. Why not? And just send it to someone. Right, bye bye you. On back property, back on the market. Oh yes, I know about that one. That's the agent that's being really slow, frustratingly so. Oh, I suppose I've back on my back. Oh, this is a property I was watching. Okay, so it doesn't kind of right. It doesn't count into the save searches. It's just sometimes you create not a alert on a search, but alert on a specific property, and that's what that one was. Okay, no worries. These 11. Oh man. Okay, we've got a lot here. Back 5 mile medium. Okay, so we've got how many? We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. 7 plus 3 is 10. Cypress Gardens. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's have a little look at it. 1.1 million. Ooh. Now, this looks like it's got a lot of potential. It's had a loft conversion, but it's had it a little while ago, and it's a bit dated, and they've already stripped it back to a shell, and it's still on the market. 157 square meters is large. It's very large. So anything that looks particularly worrying structurally, I'm not sure there is. But that's the benefit of sort of in-person viewing. Ha! Horrid little kitchen box. These pictures taken on a lovely day in August last year. Goodness me, there's the olive green bathroom. Tick. And there's the loft conversion, which that looks like it was a shower room or something of the sort, because spotlights and things like that. Yeah, this is ticking a lot of boxes. I don't think you need to change the structure really. I mean, the way they've done that is a little bit ugly, but I don't think it's too much of a worry. Okay, so now are there comparable properties? Let's have a look. Let's just look at the story. So August. Oh no, it was actually, this is in June. Soul switch contract fell through, and that wasn't just very shortly after. That was after a month and a half of. Oh no, it's fallen through twice. Soul subject to contract in August. Came back. Didn't take long to agree a new sale. But again, people overpromise, and it's back on the market and set in February, and now it's all gone a little bit quiet. They need our help, but can we help them? As at the end of the day, if numbers don't number, then no point is there. And that's far bigger. Not selling for a lot more. That would suggest not the best. It's a real spread in terms of comparables here. We have 5-bedroom, 164. That's the closest one, and it's gone for only 900k. Now that could be because it's another yucky ducky job, and it is. Sure. So that's no need to worry too much. It's a different area as well. This one's nicely done. A lot bigger though, so would require structural change, like sort of rear extensions there to achieve such a thing. Well, lovely though. I like it. Oh, cute, cool. I guess interesting. Blue. Yeah, nice, isn't it? So achieving that, we'll say. Oh, there we go. And there's tiger they killed in the making of the refurb. I'll save as a comp, but at the end of the day, we're not likely to get to that value. That's a kind of ceiling, so it's not gonna go for more than 1.5. We can say from that, because yeah, this is where the original property ended. They've added some stuff there, and the loft conversion is 2 rooms, not 1. That's where the extra space is coming from. Let me see if there are any 4-bed. Yeah, there must be some 4 beds that are also comparable here. 179. Again, that's actually slightly too big. Bedrooms, not everything. Okay, I'm going to ignore the 48 because that's surely wrong. It seems to happen a lot where it will say something ridiculously small, 48, but it's clearly a big house. It's actually huge. 250 square meters because of all this garden studio stuff. Wow. And it's only, I can't believe I'm saying only 1.25, but yeah. There are, in areas like Hampstead, properties 100 square meters smaller that go for more, so very interesting. And that's what I was hoping. It was in that sort of area with this one, but I'm not sure it is looking at it now. This is a little bit big. I can maybe compare it to something like this because this isn't fully modernised. Kind of makes up for the lack of size in a way. So, and it's only got 4 beds, not 5. So yeah, maybe 1.35 or 150. This is a good comparable. Yeah, really good comparable actually. That's a 1.2. That is pretty much the same layout, is it not? That is pretty much it. Just with, you know, one less bedroom. So I think, I mean, and that's 1.2 and ours was on for 1.1. No, this is not looking great, actually. It's looking like we are overpriced on the first one, so I'd want more of a reduction. Is there anything really super close to the property, though? This is the closest one, 1.07 miles. And yeah, that doesn't indicate something particularly favourable either. This one, 1.4, it's better, but it's, you know, further away. And Dollis Park. There was another one, Dollis Park, wasn't there? That was the last comparable I saved. Yeah, because look at these frontages. Same thing. That was the 5-bed at Dollis Park, which were fetching more. This has gone for 1.4, so I don't know if it's achievable for our property because it's a slightly different area. Right, last thing I'll do is I'll have a look at any threes. I doubt the threes are going to be 150, 150 or 160 square meters, but they might surprise us. No, they didn't. Okay, right. Then if we go back to 4 to 5, but now we have a look over the last 2 years. Aha! Right. This is 9 meters away. That's next fucking door, isn't it? That is next door. Right, next door sold for 1.3. I said 4 bedrooms. So maybe that's more where this one's at. I don't know why it says 5. I saw 1.3. It had those rear extensions which our property lacks. That's why it's got the extra square meterage. That instead of going for 2-bedroom split, they've gone for a big master upstairs, and I think that's fair. So they've done this nicely. How nice was it inside? Not luxury standard, but decent, right? I think that kitchen's a bit pants. if you're gonna flip it, if you're gonna live in it, you've lived in it before, that's fine. If you're gonna flip it, right? So we'd want to do a better job than this, rather than a conservatory. Probably want something a bit more solid extension, bricks and mortar kind of thing. So we could do better than this. However, we couldn't do much better than 1.3 really. And oh no, what I do? I want this as a comparable. And yeah, so yeah, next door sold 1.3. They're trying to sell this dated one for 1.1. What are they doing? What are they doing? It's going to cost 200 grand to. Actually, look at the condition, maybe 150 to internally refurb it. But then if they want extensions like this one, maybe 250 grand. And there's no margin, not even as a sister sale. Yeah, what are they doing? Why are you doing this? I'm not even going to continue looking anymore. I think I found next door, right? What more could you ask for than being able to see next door? So next door's at 1.3. If I'm saying the refurb to get to that standard is, I'll say 250 to be conservative with all the extras. So 250. Then it's gonna have to be 1 million max. Our offer would probably be 1 million max, or maybe even 950. Because I'm saying the comparable is probably 1.35, because we would probably do a better job. Yeah, so 950 to 1 mil offer, depending on refurb cost. That's the best we could do. And they're trying to sell it for. Oh no, they're trying to sell it for 1 million. I thought they were trying to sell it for 1.1. Oh, they're trying to sell it for 1 million. Give me a sec. Right, let's actually, rather than guessing, because I was only guessing for ease, because I didn't think it was particularly going to pull it off, but rather than guessing, here we go. So Sony price going to be 1.35, so we do a slightly better job than next door, and that was a couple of years ago. And then we're not going to agree 700k as much as we'd like to. Let's say we agree 1 million, that's what they're asking for right now. We're going to make a small profit of 35k, which is not good enough, that's 12% return. But if we agreed 950, we make an 87 grand profit, we're going to make a 30% return. And then if the agency fees are absorbed, which I would say is the best option for an assisted sale, because the seller's going to pay agency fees anyway. So you agree a price and you say the agency fees are coming off that price, we're getting a 45% return. Yeah, I wouldn't go any higher. So I'd say 950 would be our max offer. So let's edit this. 950 max offer. So could come in and offer and say offer without offering 950, but that doesn't leave any headroom. So if we offer without offering 900, speedy exchange, they might say no, and then we put some margin to work on. I think that's the best strat on this one. Yeah, great to have the next door property selling 18 months ago. I think that's great. Really good. I'll double check that, so let's make sure I'm interested in that one. Interested. Go in at 900, see where they're at. I'll have a look and see if there's more in the neighbouring area. It's always good to look. So obviously I had this one, 2024, 1999. Okay. 1.2, 2022. Okay, let's take a look at that. Yes, bizarre style of. Maybe that's how they were constructed originally. This one looks very original. 2022. Honestly, this is probably why they got their listing where they have, because 2022 was like a really mad buying rush. And yes, someone's bought this dated one for 1.2. They're probably thinking I'm going to come along and say 900. But times are different now. Oh god. Okay, I like features on Property Engine, but I don't like this one. Can I just move along? Okay. 700k in 2025. Oh, can I not see it? It must have been in an estate. So I'm going in at 900. Potentially. 1.1 in 2022. Again, I'm expecting this to be dated. It was 2022. So, oh, what the f... It's not dated. It's not dated at all. But is it... No, it's not even much smaller. Why on earth did... And Martin Jarrah seem to own this area. Yeah, Finchley. Pretty good. Why on earth did someone pay 1.2 for that other one? Wow. Wow. It's got a rear extension. Dormer upstairs. This. Ah, well, they added it in 2020, so they're waiting a long time, so motivated, so. Yeah, okay. Fair. Alright. But, anyway, what we're looking for is any nicely refurbished one. Well, I mean, that was nicely refurbished in a way. But I don't think that should put me off. Because we had a far more recent comp in the other year. Okay, this has been on the market for 1 million and not shifting. Wait, this is rendering, right? Okay, it's a lot smaller. So, they've sold a 3-bed for 1 million. And it's clearly rendered as a flip. Surely this is rendering, is this real? It doesn't look real. It doesn't look. It's hard to tell these days. So, what I'm not getting is, okay, these are renders, but like some of the like old grotty bathroom pictures, they're real. So are they saying they've unfinished the refurb, or they're saying before and after? Is that? See, that's all real. So are they trying to sell a half finished? Oh, here's what they trying to say. It's like this now, but it could be like that, some kind of thing like that. It's a really strange way of doing it, because I don't get an idea of what the real house looks like now. Anyway, for 3 bed it can sell for 1 million. 5 bed can surely sell for 1.35. So I think this could be a good one. This could be a good property here. Potentially we're being a little bit conservative with our 1.35, as this is 1.3 from 2018. And it's lovely, and maybe, yes, maybe we could do something like this. Do it in this decade. I mean, yeah, beautiful. So let's do this now. And, more construction going on. This whole road is slowly being flipped. And that's a nice sign. People are buying it. And, can't really say that's comparable, can I? But yeah, it's gone well. It's gone well. Many years ago, but there's a context here. It's positive. St. Mary's Avenue. 2023. 1.1 was it? 1.185. Oh yeah, sort of middling modern. Quite modern. Quite modern. Only 3 bed. This paints a good picture. Yeah, I think Cypress Gardens. Aha! 1.4 mil in 2025. 6 bed. Now 1. Alright, so 1.42. 2025. Now that's got to be a comparable. I'll go back to the property in a sec, compare up to 6 bedrooms, and get this comparable in. We've got 5 bedrooms. I mean, do we need 6? What the fuck? I say, what have they done? They haven't done anything much with the garden. Not an ultra luxury flip necessarily, but nice. Some features have remained. A nice kitchen, bathroom. I know the fundamentals. How have we got a 6 bed? It's not. The floor plan's got a lot larger. What has happened here? Can I not zoom out? No, I can't. Alright. I don't think that's a rear extension, is it? Obviously the shed. Okay, they've counted that in. Whatever. What? Okay, what's it? Yeah. Oh, 45 minutes. Right, yeah, I want to do something different towards the end of our live stream. Checking in, how are we all? Oh, we got some people are popping on and then leaving us. 9 views so far. Interesting. Okay. I know I'm boring. Well, I don't care. I'm doing this for myself at the end of the day. Sorry. And you're doing it for yourself. It's your life, it's my life. There we go. Okay. So yeah, if you want to fuck off because this is wasting your time. Great. Now I think so. They've got a titch bedroom in here. That's it, right? Where's the massively extra square footage coming from though? Right, here's what I want to do. I want to compare. So I want to duplicate the tab. I want this one over here. And I want this one to be my... Yeah, I want the floor plan of this. Oh, come on, laptop. Yeah, so I'm comparing that versus our original. Gonna have to skip back through a few. Back through Mary, back through Cyprus, back through Cyprus, back through the other Cyprus. To this is our original property, yeah? Right. 1 million, 5 bed. Okay. Can we turn it into this on the right and sell it for? What does it sell for? Is it 1.4? 1.42. Yeah? So that's our that's our benchmark, right? 1.42. Let's squeeze an extra bedroom. Can we do it from what we've got? Now, so it's alright. It's good though. Well done. Good cooking. It's alright, I just checked. I think no one's watching basically. Is there anyone watching now? No, it's fine. No one's watching now. Do we like? They might watch it back on a replay, but anyway, what am I saying? So, right. So yeah, the build structure is a little bit different fundamentally. Actually, ours is a little bit narrower. To achieve this in the loft with an extra bedroom, we would need a loft conversion, but ultimately we'd need to be the property to be as wide as the garage. This one doesn't have the garage. It's just built differently, so I don't. Right, so 1.42 is out of the question. So I think 1.35 is fair, realistic. If we can sort of maybe have a little extension, maybe extend our kitchen into here, a little side extension. I think 1.35 high standard, little side extension. We can do it off a 900, 950 max. I think we've got some room, so yeah. But now I can understand the difference. It's actually kind of a different structure, same street, but yeah, real different structure. Just check there's not any others, but I think that's like a great kind of comparable for like this is it won't get this high kind of thing. Oh, wow. This sold for 1.4 in 2015. Let's not get distracted. Alright, so 24 Cypress Gardens. Alright, so I'll just close that one down. We can... Hello? Should we have this back? Yeah, let's have this back. So this Cypress Garden, this was a quality search. I can't remember what it was on now. It was back 5 mile medium. Okay, back 5 mile medium. It was a quality search. 3. Checking into interested, yes I have done. Comparables, we're gonna add one more because we're gonna go up to 6 beds, and then it's gonna come in. Ready, up to 6. We're gonna get yeah boy, there we are. Yeah, fantastic, great. When the property's looking good on the initial kind of comparable search, float your cursor around the literal vicinity, because 0.5 miles is quite big, a couple of streets, 3, 4, 5 streets. Throw your mouse around the literal vicinity of the property, the same street, because at the end of the day, if it's 2-3 years ago but the same street, I would say myself that's a closer indication of end value than it sold yesterday but 3-4 streets away with where maybe rougher people are or maybe richer people are. It's not. In 2-3 years, what's going to change more? Hang on, I've worked out this analogy properly. I was going to say, what's going to change more, the market or the street? That's not quite what I was trying to say. The street's going to remain the same. Yeah, that's the most similar. What I'm saying. Right, yeah, right, okay, yeah, Right, so I said I was going to finish something a little bit different. Say, I thought we were finished though. I'm kind of still not ready to finish, but it is what it is. All right, so we've got this. This one's nice. This one's nice. What do you say? Yeah, potentially 46% return on the 950, but we'll probably go in at 900. See what they say. So they're open to it. Yeah, I think that's interesting. Let's just finish up because I put the other two here, the backs. Yeah, the back 5 mile. Let's just check the other two. It's just cleaner. I don't know. I just prefer that. In fact, might finish this email. We'll finish the whole email. And then go on to the last bit we want to do today. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's the data property. Looks nice from the outside. It's clean. It's just internal works, which is good. Been reduced to what? It's had a lot of sales fall through. Oh my god, has so many sales fall through. What's wrong with the lease or the... Wow. Wait, they reduced... What are they doing? They reduced down to 499, then immediately changed their minds. That must have been a miscommunication between the vendor and the agent, surely. But it might mean that the agent knows this is only worth 499. Was one email saying a reduction would be possible, blah, blah, blah. The agent goes, right, let's reduce. Oh, no, I didn't mean that the reduction was possible. Would we want to do it? No. Right, just thinking. We are... Oh, yeah, we need to work out how big this is. The same. Gross internal... do we include the outbuilding? Jeez, I don't even know. Let's include it, and then if anything's less, then that's conservative. I don't know. Oh no, we don't include it, and then... I don't know, right. Without it, 71. With it, it's 95. Pretty small, huh? 71 without it. Pretty small. Pretty small. Okay, so 71.95. Okay, and boys has been on a journey, and I think the agent knows it's only really worth 100k, and we're probably going to see that with the comparables here. Last 12 months, 3 beds. Okay, 63 square meters. That's quite cheap and good, isn't it? Right. Anything nicely modernized? Anything? Not that one. This one. No. This one? And we'll say yes. Yes, that is. That one's been modernized. And yeah, that's as much as it can be modernized, to be honest. That's got an outbuilding as well. It's included. It's had a rear extension. So that's even a bit extra, and it's gone for 540. There's no margin in this one. Well, there we are. We saved that comparable, and sadly, well, the agent's absolutely right. They need to be forcing this vendor down. If a modernized property 0.1 miles away is going for 540, why the hell are they also marketing at 549 or whatever they are? So that's pretty insane. That's not good. The vendor needs to be humbled by, I mean, reality, slap in the face of reality, not an actual slap. I ain't no Will Smith. Is that one nice? Is that what even is that? No, it's not one nice. That needs help. Oof. Gosh, and that's so high. Bizarre. But we are getting further and further away from the actual property now. So you take these comparables with more of a slightly bigger pinch of salt. Okay, so, because, yeah, like distance to the property, proximity, I think that's better. Right, so a comparable at the moment, 540. That's a pretty good one. Let's go just to 2 years. A little look. Oh, well, 29 meters, same street, 550. and it was not modern but nicer. Nice bathroom, and at the end of the day, that is exactly the same structure, right? With is it? No, it's not. It's like very similar. 91 square meters with the garage. 91 square meters. Yeah, this is basically the same thing, right? Basically the same thing, same street, and is going for 550. So yeah, 540, 550. That's kind of where it's at. I'm saying, and they're marketing it at the same value it should achieve once it's modernized. It's baffling. It's baffling. Where does this optimism come from? Maybe the fact that, like, at the end of the day, it's livable, but it's very, very old fashioned. And who likes that? Now, this says well presented, but I don't think it is. Yuck. Oh, not for me. Is this one modern? I thought it wasn't from looking at. Oh no, it kind of is. Kind of is. Yeah. It's not this one, but again, what have we agreed? We've agreed 550. We've hit our ceiling value. We're banging our head on the ceiling. This is ceiling value, ceiling value, ceiling value. 550, 550. That's it. Don't do more. Don't develop. Don't get investors go away. You're not going to get more out of this area unless it's a 1930s build. So I think, yeah, that's what you can do, really. This is another modernised one. Yeah, again, what's the price? 550, 555. Right. Oh my god, yeah, it's really not looking good here. We're in dire straits. God, I didn't even know I could make that noise. Yeah. 3 bed, 153 square meters. Shit joke, one of those big Victorian thing fellas. Right, yeah, so let's summarise by going like this, say comparables. 550, 540, 550, 555. So on average, what's that? Let's just put it 550, right? It will achieve 550 once modernised. Okay, great. That's the GDV. GDV is 550. GDV is 550. So what's it on the market for? 545. What are they doing? What are they doing? What? Why do they ever think that's gonna? It's just not. It's just not going to achieve that. Okay, GDV is 550k. So to offer on this one, I mean, let's be optimistic. It's not going to take that many funds to tie this one up. 50 grand, yeah, 50 grand. London prices, 50 grand can tidy this one, yeah. So put it in. Use this to sell. 50 grand. That's 500 grand. I honestly can't keep track of my zeros in Excel. I don't know what it is, but right. Presumably price is 545 margin. Let's go sell for 550. So we're gonna lose a lot of money. Now, where would we have to be to make money? There. We'd have to really, we'd have to be there. Take this one out. Take this one out. 56% return. Yeah, I don't want to go much lower than that. That's where we have to be. 450. The offer's got to be 450. We'll keep watching it. But I mean, they started marketing this and they got sale agreed. They got a sale agreed around 575. Probably back on the market when the survey came, but oh my, in July to October, that's a big time window. Then they went to 545. Got another sale agreed at 545. I don't think they'd be interested in 450 because it started at 625. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Anyway, look, it's overpriced. We've got that. I'm going to put it into my interested column. No, it's not interested. It's not quality. But if that gets reduced again, I will get a notification, and then we can talk. And let's talk. Yeah, fine. Right, where was it? It was, yeah, reduced. Was it? No, it's back, and then no, it's not quality. Okay. Then this one, broad something, broad bean avenue, stone wall, reduced a lot. Yeah, looks like, is that probate? Gives me those vibes. Chain free. So they don't always say whether it's a probate, yeah. Anyway, there's the comparables. Yeah, we know the drill, that type of thing. Let's look at the floor plan first. What's the potential here? 2 sheds. One for man and wife. Maybe it was a gay couple. I always say man sheds, and they said good. Not sure too. That's strange there. Oh, you have to go round there to get to the toilet? Wow, okay, so we do need some layout changes because that's bizarre. And the kitchen is absolutely tiny. That's rubbish. 2 reception rooms. I mean, 2 reception rooms is good. Just move that kitchen to here. Chimney stack with the kitchen. Could that work? Realistically, extract funds a bit. Yes, work. I get that toilet in there. I know that's a structural wall, so what to do with that? It's over there, really. But it's an interesting one because it looks like the top of the house is just built on these 4 walls. The bottom of the house is, yeah, a great deal bigger. Yeah, like we see over there. I mean, you know, if you want to pour all the money on it, double-story side extension like this next door property has done. Speaking of which, what did that achieve? What did that achieve next door? Do we have data on it, or is it a family that's just stayed put ever since? 700k 2021. We don't see the listing. That's not a great deal more than this one's marketing for. Anyway, let's look at the actual comparables. I'm getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but got in mind what we could, where are we, what we could potentially do with it. But is there the margin? 3 beds. I want to look at 3 to 4 because there's a potential of adding the 4th in with all that sort of wasted, inefficient space that we can see there. And again, 101 square meters, but yeah, I'm open to looking a bit more because again, I think there's potential to increase it. And this is on the same street and with that double-story side extension, 735. I don't know, that's not really high enough. However, it's old, so yeah, so that could be done a lot better these days, of course. So that's not really a comparable. I can't see any modern properties. Oh, no, there's one. This one looks alright. Yeah, this one's alright. Oh, it's alright. I'll do. And we're at, what was it, 713. Yeah, that's not kind of where we want to be. 8? I've already looked at this property. I think I've already looked at this property. Why didn't I consider this? Probably because it's too small. Yeah, no, I have already. Yeah, I think I remember now. I looked at this property when it was 690. Yeah, I mean they need to come down a lot. If our GDP is around, say it's around 700, because we have that one next door, 700. 700 to 750. It's probably 700 to 750. You know what? We need it to be around 800 to have much hope here, because it's just the 750. I think that's going to be with that double story side extension. That is an expensive job. That can cost 100 in itself. I think this property needs to go down to sort of 500 before it becomes interesting. So, no, not interested in this one. Again, I can label it as overpriced. Where that one's gone, there we go. Overpriced. Gonna cost too much money. Okay, backfire my mooning. This is a duplicate because that's, yeah, we talked about this one. This was probably the best deal we've found. I had the Cyprus one this day. That's also a, yeah, that's a duplicate. This is that one. That honestly, that needs to go down to 450 before that becomes interesting. Or, well, if the listing goes down to 4 something, then we can have a conversation, right? If it's of 550 or 450, you can't have that conversation. But usually listed heavy, yeah, well, heavy reduction, but it's because it was overpriced in the first place. No policy, it's listed 5 mile. Oh, what? Wow, there's a lot of duplicates. 1, 2, 3. 3 duplicates. One of them is quality, which is Cyprus. Pre-70, I don't think that's a new one. I think that's a new one. Yeah, that's a new one. Okay, hello pre-70, you're a new one to me. Skinny little terrace. That's not been updated since it was built, probably about 1970s, 1980s kind of time. Okay, fine. Let's then have a little. Oh God, it's tiny, isn't it? 57 square meters. Trying to sell that for 400k. It's just disappointing, isn't it? That's the kind of thing you know, it's the only kind of thing myself and my partner could look for as a first home. This rate, it's like, oh, so disappointing. Currently, but no, we're gonna be able to achieve a lot more soon. And that'll have restricted covenants on all, because the estate needs to save and stuff, so you can't extend it. These ones are all coming up bigger. Yeah, no, there's no comparables on this one. Not a good one. Usually listed. It's another duplicate. I don't know why there's so many. It is quality though. There's just so many duplicates. Which is heavy. Yeah, and that's another duplicate. That. Okay, finish that email. Right, so now we're going to finish the stream with something that I've meant to do for a while. I just thought, why not just do it in today's stream? Where have we been operating from about here? Right, so what we're going to do is look for, and we'll experiment this. If I can't remember how to do it, then that's my job for the week, to try and research and remember how to do it. But there's something about going to off-mark. Oh no, do I need the Pro package? Oh, that was quick. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, no, I should have done that when I went for the Pro package. Right, so when I do go, if I do ever go back again on the Pro package, what you can do is go to off-market, find properties in your local area that have been recent, like bought and flipped. See which company had done it and therefore was selling the property, and then that is your investor who's been, you know, flipping properties in the local area. This is a way of finding investors. Damn, you know, So the closest thing I could do here is bought and flipped. They haven't sold the property yet. And doesn't have to have necessarily my interest tag. So bought and flipped, what's been bought and flipped? Oh, this is in, okay, so go, bought and flipped. Oh, nothing, alright. Yeah, okay, alright, let's go sort of 5 miles around the area. 21, yeah, so these properties have been flipped, and will it still say what company is doing it? No, it won't. No, it won't. Because they don't know. Ownership, you'd have to look at the title deeds. I'm not paying £7 per investor, do you know what I mean? Just keep working on my socials, get them to it. You know, flipping a flat, flipping a flat, flipping a flat, flipping a flat, flat, flat. Wow. Interesting, some high-end flips are still going on. Wow. Good luck selling that though, mate. Like, honestly, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna be looking for you in my Sage searches in 3 months' time. There are still, high-end flips going on. It's family houses. Wow, lovely, isn't it? Bit macabre, bit black and white. I do think recently these days we are going too much black and white in our design. Nonetheless, it'll still be a stunning home to live in. Get a little distracted. Okay, so cool. So next week, yeah, that's it. We're gonna just for next week. So it's all of the ones I mentioned at the start. So if you don't remember, wind back. Then what else? Because we've got some that we looked at today. We've got, this is N12AAA. That's something I looked at in the week. But today we looked at. Alright, so interested. Okay, so sort by newest added. Are you sure? Because I definitely labelled some more properties interested today. Property engine. I did. I definitely did. Are you? So these are the oldest added. Well, I would say that's fair. Yeah, I haven't looked at these in a while. Yeah, fair, fair. Oh, that's another one looking at. Yeah, that one. Right. HA14EH. Maybe call them. Alright, so 5K. I mean, there's many I can follow up on here. Like this one, they weren't keen for any further reductions. They've already reduced a lot. I get it. What have we added today? What did we add today? That was potentially interesting if, yeah. Just gonna look at the comps again. But these aren't ones that we looked at today, though, are they? Today we added this one. Yep, Cyprus. Woohoo! So we're gonna kind of offer without offering, but 900K is where we're gonna offer without offering. We're probably gonna say no, but literally the max we go to is 950. Don't know what I'm doing with that one in my pipeline, to be honest. This one as well, I was just like, don't know. That gets reduced more, I think I'll go for it. It's a weird one, but I'll go for it. Aha! Here's another one. Ah, yeah, this one's strange. Real strange, but yeah. Planning, drawings, what the hell's going on? Is there like a lot of value add in what he's touching up? Could even go on Facebook groups and stuff. Yeah, that one might be interesting, like I said. That one, yeah, definitely. Going in with that one. Yeah, for those who said. Where is there not more? Did I only find two today? Is that really it? Did I really find two today in our stream? Oh no, this one's really good. And look, at the end of the day, we're becoming more selective. I felt like there were more, but I don't know. Maybe I forgot to label them as interested, and you were screaming at your screen, be like, Elliot, don't click off that one. You forgot about it. Uh, oh well. If I did, then screw it. See you next week. See you next week. Ay, ay, ay. See you next week. Oh, oh. Didn't realise he was on today. Oh, right. Okay. Well, you know now. Is that when he come on there? Yeah, recently. Oh well, cool. Ricky, isn't it? I've been searching the last 10 seconds for your name. I think it's Ricky. Well, if you just come on, Ricky, I'm about to wrap up. Apologies. Yeah, no, literally, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Literally every single Sunday at 6. If it's an inconvenient time, apologies, hey, but you can always watch the recording. It's a good time for me, end of the week, start the fresh week, and yeah, so and I'm not sort of yeah next week. Yeah, I'm not sort of doing it for views anyway. I'm just doing it for kind of my own accountability and just having a reset and if I can help anyone. All right, yeah. See you next week, Ricky. Thanks for appreciate it. He's jumped on the last minute. I appreciate that. Um, yeah, you can always watch the recording. Today we found one that was um, Cypress. What's it called? Cypress Gardens. It's if we can get it for 950, it's a 46% return. If we can get it for 900, obviously that would be loads more. So we're going to start at 900 and see where we go from there. That's basically the main one we saw today. Yeah, it's a lot of work though. It's a lot of work, but hopefully nothing structural. And aside from, I think I just want like this is a bit of an awkward like rear end. Why not have a little side extension here? It tells it out the back. Maybe it's not needed. Just change this into sort of some French doors, and like knock this wall there on the lower ground, so it's just like big kitchen diner sort of vibes here. I think that would get the GDP up. Yeah, so that's where we are from today. Need to get this for ideally 900, 950. Might still be able to do it. Okay, where's my stream gone? Yeah, that's better. Thank you very much. Oh, and there was another one. Do you know anyone who's good at like looking at drawings and planning and all of that shit? Because we found a property that is it's a very weird estate agency description, to be honest, but according to the estate agent, oh god, where is it now? According to the estate agent, they were refurbing and doing a big extension, and they are 80% done. This one, right? So that's why it's got a bizarrely high guide price considering what you see at the front. You're like, but they were doing this at the back to it, and they've got weird annex, and this is what the fuck, it's got gym in it, and this is what they were doing to it, and it's a strange decision of the window, and I don't know if you would want to open up the can of worms, but proposed loft floor plan. So they've got all these plans, yeah, and I don't think they've even started the loft. And it's like, yeah, if you know anyone who's good at reading these plans, to understand exactly what is left, what is that 20%? If they're calling a loft conversion the remaining 20%, that's not 20%, that's like 40%. Loft conversion is big stuff. I don't know. If the remaining work is like small in cost, even just scrap the loft conversion and finish up the other stuff, and you know that can push because what were they looking at, 760? So they must have thought, you know, once the work was done, that they could achieve something like that. So if it's like another 20k and then the property can sell for 750, then you know there's obviously fees on that, it's agent fees, sourcing fees, but the investor could put in like 35 and then get like 50 back or something. Not bad, is it? But it could be if it's really simple, just follow the plans, finish the plans, get the original contractor back or something. Could be another good one, but very much could, and very much I think these plans are strange, and what the fuck were they doing? Like, god damn, it clearly needs a new roof, so I don't know if I could kind of miss that out. I think that does need to be finished. Anyway, yeah, looking for someone who knows how to understand and read that stuff. Anyway, that is what possessed the owners do on that. I know, it's got a swimming pool as well. Heated swimming pool. Yeah, I think it's probably one to give a miss because they've just kind of I was just said dug themselves a hole, both metaphorically and physically, with that swimming pool, in terms of making a property that perhaps they wanted, but now they're selling it, it's unsellable. I mean, what the frick is this? Yeah, mate, this is strange, isn't it? It's a double story extension. They've got stuff underneath here as well. Oh, is that where the gym and the kitchen thing comes in? With the skinny little window and... It's one of them. It just proves, doesn't it? Just because you put all that money in and doesn't mean it relates to higher end value. I mean, if they just kept it simple and done what next door done and put, you know, loft conversion, whatever, little bit, they probably would be achieving. Just reminding myself now of what the next door achieved. I think it was 700. I know we didn't know. It's also 995. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what possessed them. This bizarre one, isn't it? And again, it's not a hugely desirable area. At W9, I just, yeah, I don't know. Like, here we go, 2023, 630k. And they want 680 for this mess. It's interesting. I'll put it in my interested category, but I don't know. Basement living area, I don't even know. It's one of them. I need to sort of view the property in person to get some sort of idea, but I don't want to waste my time on a viewing. So I don't know if someone can read those plans and understand them just based on, or if the estate agent can send to my email a less grainy version of the plans and is on the property portals, that'd be great. And then I could send it to some architect or something. But we know that I have an architect who lives in a couple of flats along, actually, so yeah. But it's probably best to go back to the drawing board, isn't it? Right, 1 hour and a half on the live stream. That's a long one. So, yeah, thanks for jumping on in the end, Ricky. Thanks for your help. Next week um, we can jump on for a little bit longer. All right. See you then.